So it's been more than a week being away. Actually got some time off work, which was brilliant. Went to the Lake District. Don't know if you've ever heard of that place. It's a bit of a hidden gem. No one ever goes there. Tucked away in the corner of the country. Obviously I'm lying. It was beautiful though. Lots and lots and lots of walking and out and about with the family and staying in cottages and thoroughly relaxing. So what else have I been doing? Well, I have been thinking about what to do. Last time I worked on this old wreck is challenging to say the least, messing around with rusty nuts. So I've been giving it some thought and I've had an idea about how I can tackle, well, one particular nut that's causing aggro. I had some really useful comments obviously around what I'm doing wrong, and of course the lower trunnion can't be knocked through. I knew that. It's got to look, I've done the other side. I've done this a few times. I was just having a bad day last time. Wasn't thinking things through right, messing around with the camera a bit too much. So today, just going to take things steady. If I can remove 2 nuts, then that's going to be a success. So if you don't want to watch somebody struggle with 2 nuts, it's probably best to skip to the end and find out whether I actually managed to do it or not. If you do, stay tuned. It's going to be exciting. So I'm going to spin the camera around. You can see what I've been up to. No, you can't see what I've been up to because I've been up to nothing. But we can have a quick recap as to where I am and to what my thoughts will be on how to get this rusty nut literally off. Exactly as I left it last week. Didn't do anything. Class. Right. So, as a little recap, I was struggling with getting this castellated nut off here to the tie rod. Is that what it's called? Tie rod? I don't think it is, but I'm going to call it a tie rod. And I was struggling in getting the back of this nut off, which holds the tie rod here as well. Now, I managed to hammer on like an absolute wally a socket head, which is unfortunately only 1/4 inch as well, so it's not a particularly manly one. Before I do anything else, I must somehow take this arm out, this bolt out, and remove this half of the arm. I knew all this. I don't know what I was thinking last time. I wasn't thinking straight. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus on that. I think if I can focus on getting this, I think I've got a better chance of getting this castellated nut off. So I'm going to spend all my effort doing that for the time being. That will then allow me to potentially release this arm, take some of the pressure off of there perhaps, and just give me some wiggle room. So I'm going to focus on one thing to start with, and that is this castellated nut and messing around with it. So I will probably set the camera up a bit so you can see what I'm up to and give it a go. Right, so it's a weird size, I think, which has been one of the struggles. What's this? 18. This one fits. 1832. 30, I don't even know how you say it, but it's not a great spanner. It's a cheap. It's not a great spanner, so I'm using this one. The irony, this hasn't got any markings on it at all. Well, I did do it at one point, probably around about 1958, but it fits. So the other spanner, it was just slipping off. All these others here don't fit. So let's give this a go, see how we get on. This is genuinely, I haven't tried this before. Let's just pull that apart. Ah! Christ. Oh, move the car. Right. Is this a time to stand up? It's a time to stand up, I think. Right. We're going to do it. We're going to do it today. I'm determined. Oh, it's moving. Oh, it's stripping, one or two. Oh. Ah. I think I'm just rounding it off. Oh, it's so hard to tell. No, I just rounded that off. Hasn't moved at all. I mean, if I round this off, then I haven't really got much of a choice but to cut it out. The reason I'm using spanners is I can't get a socket in there. The angle it hits the chassis rail, if anyone's wondering. Maybe I am moving it a fraction. I think that moved. Ah, come on, that'd be great. That'd be really good. Take my watch off, I don't want to scratch it. Yeah, that's moving. I can see now. Oh, I think we've done it. We've done. See, look, it's good just to focus, isn't it? And I think I said in my last video, sometimes you just need to step away, come back on another day, clear mind, and for whatever reason, things work. This is a good start. It's really eased off now. That's great. Good. Even if progress is one nut of progress, this absolutely has to be done, you see. If I'm to repair this in a wing properly, it absolutely has to take all the suspension out. And I want to take it out anyway. Have a good going over it. I wanted to take out the old telescopic shock absorbers. I'm going to remove those. They're not really needed. It was a bit of a fad, I think, to have those things. I mean, I didn't fit them, but it was a fad to have them fitted. If I was to get another Morris mine, I would just leave it totally original. I wouldn't mess around with it. Don't really need it. And they're rarer now, aren't they? I mean, when I had this, what, 25, 30 years ago, it was, you know, they weren't exactly, well, they were quite common. You used to see them regularly, at least once a week. But when was the last time you really saw one just being used as a car? It's quite unusual now. But having said all that, I'm not putting this one back to original. I'm leaving it, it's becoming a time capsule, I suppose, to a 1990s teenagers Morris Minor. A very unique time capsule. I don't think it's ever been done before. Look at that! Yes! We have achieved things. Oh, monsieur! There you go. I'll put that. I've got a magnetic pot up here, keeping things up there. Right, how are we going to get this out now? Because it needs to kind of push back. So I think, unfortunately, or fortunately, I don't know, that's good, that's done. We're now in the realms of taking this bastard out. I wonder if I knock this out first, say, put it this way, towards the camera, it'll then drop out, and then I can pull that out, and then I might be able to see, here's my thoughts. I might be able to put something in here, so I can hold, put the ratchet in there, or bar. I've only got a ratchet actually, so it has to be the ratchet, unfortunately. Wedge that in there somehow, but then I can put a long bar in the hole here and put it over, get some more leverage onto it. I don't know. So, yeah, I'm going to try and get this out, tap that out of the way. Let's see if the camera can you still see? Yeah, you can still kind of see. if I go back in? Can I go in? I think I could go in now. Can I get onto it? Right, don't know what I'm doing now. The other side literally just didn't pop out. I mean, it wasn't that simple, but it wasn't this hard either. I just did it in one video and oh look, I've done it. And yeah, it's moving. This dropped a little bit. Is that a good thing or a bad? If I take that down, if I drop that down, that's going to make no difference. Oh, it's moving. Oh, it's moving. See a bit of the live action. Look at that. Hey! Da, 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 da. Right, this is progress. Let's see what I can do on this side. I'm going to turn the camera off and mess around a bit. On the other side. And this is where I got to. I basically buggered things up. And this is the nut that I can't undo. So, you can see, I think that's a 1/4 inch before. I think it's a 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. But even so, this is all I've got. I don't have any bars, I don't have any converters. I've hammered this socket on like a total wally. And now I can't get it off. So I'm kind of stuck with what I've got. That means I've got to get on with it, haven't I? So just to show you how incredibly... Can you actually see what I'm doing? Yeah, you can. You get to look at my legs. Oh, lucky you. Yeah, just to show you what I'm doing, or how much effort's going in. I can't just pull it, because you can see the car will just pull over, so I have to sort of sit down and then... Oh, I mean, I'm not proclaiming to be the Incredible Hulk, but I'm equally not a particularly weak person either. So it is, when I try tightening it a bit, it's just, now I put WD in there, but because I've hammered it on, I'm not too sure how well it's penetrated. Oh! Was that the nut or was that the socket? Got a feeling it was the ratchet. Oh no. Yeah, I've bucketed up the ratchet. Ah! I kind of thought that would happen. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I mean, if I had a break, I mean, what I really need is... Yeah, look, it's dead now. I've killed it. Oh, that's a shame. My dad got me that as a gift. Well, now what? Is that it? Is that the end of the video? I think it might be. I have got a random box. It might have a ratchet. Where's the random box? Oh, it's here. show you what I'm dealing with. So here's all my random sockets. I haven't got any converters that I can see. Well, I have. I've got from a 1/4 inch. What can you see there? 1/4 inch to 1/2 inch. Woo! It's fancy. Doesn't belong in there. As he puts it on the floor. Yeah. So I haven't got any converter. I have got this random box of shite. It's kind of like the magic pot. It seems to come to it, and sometimes if it lasts nicely enough, it'll produce what you need. Like Mary Poppins bag, but really crap. But it's worth a look. Ooh, look, a bit of chrome. Actually, remember this. Ankle exhaust brackets, nuts and bolts, bent piece of metal, that will come in handy. Hasn't got a random. I mean, it's shit, isn't it? I mean, I can't really. I mean, this is like, oh look, broken. It's glass, actually. Is that glass? It was glass. A thingy. But, anyone know what that is? Put it in the comments. I know what it is. Yeah, not a converter. I mean, it's just shite, isn't it? That's what my life's become. Oh, broken one. Right. What to do? What to do? I'm going to think. That's what I'm going to do. Think of a way out of this. Ah, I've thought of a way out of this. I think I've thought of a way out of this. I think I've thought of it. Yes, I have thought of it. I did this last time. Ah, right. I've remembered it. I remembered there was a hack. This has got a nut on the end. Look at that. So I can put, well, I say nut, it's got a hex shape. So I can put that on there. Ah, this, see, time and space is all we need sometimes. Now, I've got my breaker bar. Yes! And now, I've just got to find whatever size that was. I'm picking up random things. They doesn't fit. Doesn't fit. Oh, no. Oh, no. I should probably pause the video at this point and find the right one. I was expecting to just miraculously pick up the right size and impress you all, but wasn't going to happen, was it? What's this one? Oh. Nope. What's this one? No, wrong size. What's this one? Wrong size. But I'm going to pause the video. See? I mean, I could have done this. I could have done this last week. Just wasn't in the right frame of mind, obviously. And now, I mean, the next thing that's going to break is going to be the socket, which isn't going to be a terrible thing because I need to. Well, it would be a terrible thing. I don't condone breaking stuff. But now, there's no. It's just that's it. Is it a matter of stamping on it? Is that going to help? Oh, with Crocs on. Oh, what a bugger, eh? Absolute bugger this thing is. mean, I'm a lot of desperate measures now. So it's even fit. That is desperate, it doesn't even fit. I've got a pole somewhere. There it is. Right, long pole versus oh, good God. Oh, something's going. Something moved then. Something moved. Just a little bit. Have we done it? So for those interested, this pole is from a jack that I lost in about 2008. So another true story. Oh, good God, there's so much force going. Something's moving, something's bending, something's giving way and going very gentle. I hope it's the socket. Oh no, something's snapping. Something, or is it snapping? Something's moving. Is it the nut? Am I moving the nut? I don't know if I am. I think I might be massively rounding it off. I feel like it's just going to suddenly give. Oh, I don't know. I mean, it's moving. I don't know what is moving. I'm just going to keep going. Hope it's the nut. So the whole thing's twisting. I don't know if I'm just rounding it off or am I doing it. I feel like I'm just rounding it off, to be honest with you. It's now. Unless I've cracked it. I don't think I need that anymore. Oh, oh, oh! Yes! So now. Maybe I should have left that bar in because now the whole thing's twisting around, which is good. It's loosened. Put that in there. Right, that's wedged on the other side of the arm now. So what was happening? So, oh, I think we're there. Oh, I forgot I can do that. Oh, that's annoying. Oh, I think we've done it, guys. I don't want to speak too soon, but ow, 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 you shit. Oh, I'm so glad I remembered what we did last time. Last time we did that trick was me and my dad. I mean, this is years ago. We took this to Goodwood. That's where the photos were from 2019. And as we were getting it ready for the road, we took the thermostat housing off and managed to bugger up the cylinder head a little bit. But I don't think we did. I think it cracked within one of the nuts, so we had to tap and die it, and we did it. I mean, it's never going to come off again because it just... there you go. There you fucking go. Oh, sorry for swearing. There we are. Yes. Yes, Graham. Achieved something today. And we broke a ratchet, which is a real shame. It was a really good ratchet my dad got me. I will see if I can replace it like for like. Good set. There you go. I mean, that is wedged on. I don't know how I'm going to get that off. Not like that. He says, and he not like that, and he does it exactly the same thing again. It's typical, isn't it? Right. So, I mean, are we gonna push the envelope? Are we? I think we are. We are in a position now to slide off the front. So 1, 2, 3, 4 nuts off. So it just slides out like that. Are we ready for it to slide out? Oh! Oh! Oh, madame. Oh, it did just slide out. Look at that. Look at that. Jesus. It just slid out. Okay, well, the manual was right. Just slide it out. I had one of these before. So these are pressed metal. That chungus there is cast and this is pressed. And I took one of these off and totally rusted here on the thinner part of the metal. God, that was a boring story, wasn't it? Right, got loads like that, you probably have realised. Before I do anything else, I need to take off the, what are they called? What are these things called? Brake lines. Flexible brake hoses. I will be replacing these, so I'm not too precious. Need one on the other side. Holy shit, I just picked up 2 spanners back to back that fit, that kind of fit. So, obviously, if anyone's never done this, you need to hold. That's right, it's just twisting around with itself. Then they give them some top mechanical tips and totally pulls it up. You hold that one when you want to do the nut on the back, otherwise it twists round and round, like it just did. So this one gets undone. Why did I put the spanners down? The magic spanners that fitted. Was it? Yeah. The other one on the other side isn't quite right size. obviously for those with a keen eye will see it's got disc brakes on the front. These are Morris Marina disc brakes. I don't think this is a particularly common conversion anymore because well, Marina parts are actually, these discs aren't particularly hard to come by. They were used on other things like maybe a Triumph Dolomite. I'll do. And it was also the rear brakes on something fancy, maybe like a Jag or something. Don't quote me on any of this, by the way. This is just vague memories I've got. The reason people like to do this conversion though is that the hubs are the same, pretty much the same as the Morris Minor, the Marina being a modernised version of the Minor in many regards. Some of the parts are interchangeable. Not all of them. Am I even doing this right? If I just done this up, I could have done it up. Hang on, have I done it up? Am I being a prat? No, that's undoing it. I feel like, sorry, I'm having a brain fart. This isn't good for you to watch. Have I just been... Oh, what am I doing? Right, I'm going to pause this. I'm just having another brain fart. Yeah, I was just being stupid. I was tightening it. I'm just being a wally. Well, anyway, as I was saying, disc brakes much better than the drums. But to be honest with you, if you've got a normal Morris Minor, and you're not caning it around, and you haven't put a big engine in it, really, the standard brakes are perfectly alright. You just got to drive more carefully. For many years I drove around in a pretty much stock Morris Minor as a teenager, and yeah, it was fine. Had to do some emergency stops, as you can imagine, and usually had some friends in the car, that kind of stuff. You know, I'm not going to pretend it has its, you know, the best performance in the world, but it works. The disadvantage you've got now, I suppose, is that modern cars are so much better, but you just need to drive differently. And my experience is people don't give older cars enough space or time, which I get. You know, everyone's trying to get to places and things, but you put themselves and others in danger by doing so. This one, for those that are new, I fitted a servo to, because I thought my wife or girlfriend at the time would want to drive it, and I think she might have, and just didn't get on with it. Didn't like the brakes. I mean, without a servo, the brakes are perfectly good, they're just heavy. So I put it on to be nice, but I think I will take it off. It does create more things to go wrong, which on a car like this you don't really want. And I never really struggled. You just got to push hard on the brakes. It's just what you got to do. Anyway, let's take this nut off. We're nearly there. There we are. Put that back on, so I know where it's from. Yuck. Hydraulic fluid is very corrosive. Don't get any paint or anything that you want to keep. You shouldn't really be getting it on your hands either. It's also very flammable. So no smoking whilst changing brakes, please. Let's pop that out of the way. That's all we've got left. What have we got left? I don't actually think we've got much left. Do we have much left? No. So, the next part is what is the next part? You see, it's not scripted this. So I loosened this all off. This has got to come off. But I think what I'm going to do now, hindsight, should have probably lubed this up a little bit before I went away. Take this off. So I'm going to get things set up, cleaned up a little bit, and then see what we're dealing with.